Wedding Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's hashtag Anime Nerdigan review is going to be for Tsugumomo episode 1. I'm so sorry that I didn't do this sooner. I've been in the middle of a Naruto binge read. I'm almost done with it. I'm in the 500s. And because this weekend I'm going to start covering Boruto anime when it comes out, or the next episode comes out. So there you go. Just in case you don't know how my Anime Nerdigan reviews work. So basically I have the manga right in front of me, and while I'm watching the episode, and if there's like a discrepancy, like they cut a scene or they cut lines, I will call that shit out. But if it's like a simple word change, I'm not going to call that shit out because we'll be here for hours, because for some reason they tend to do that. Anyway, let's get to this review. Oh my god, I wish they would have done chapter 0 first, but hopefully we'll do that. But oh my god, the beginning, the animation for how they did that first panel is so perfect. Oh my god, this makes me hopeful because I'm gonna. So anyway, yeah, it is so freaking perfect. I'm satisfied with it. When I first heard the opening song, I just was like, this is so perfect. This totally represents Tsugumomo. This fucking song is just so upbeat and adorable. And I love the footage we got too. The animation for it's perfect. We got to see the characters. I love this shit with Kokiri and fucking Kureha. Oh my god, I love it. This I am so happy. This is making me more happy than Boku no Hero Academia. It's so perfect. I want to cry. It's so perfect. But the only thing I didn't like though was that before the thing where Kazuya was saying about it being a monster or a fairy. No, it's supposed to be ghosts and spirits. There's some word changes I'm gonna be pissed at, like the monsters and fairy shit. No, they're ghosts and spirits. Stop it. But that opening song, I'm gonna have it stuck in my head because I fucking love it. I love this opening song so goddamn much. So this episode is called Scent of a Cherry Blossom, and the chapter, just so you know what it's called, the chapter is called Mother's Memento, and like I kind of understand why they would do that, because the obi smells like sakura flowers. So yeah, I understand that. This is like panel for panel, like so far in this episode, it's so perfect. It's like some of the wording, it missed a word or two, but the flashback itself was so perfect, and how he woke up to grab Chisano's tits. It was so perfect. Oh my god, I'm crying in happy tears of joy because this is what I wanted from my Tsugumomo anime. It really is. Okay, you were doing so well, Tsugumomo. Okay, so there was a bad line here. It just wasn't right. So, Chisato was saying that in the anime that she was trying to wake him up, Kazuya up, to tell him something. No, that's not right. In the manga, you looked as if you were having a nightmare, so I was trying to wake you up. And then it goes into, but then suddenly you grow up my chest, and all how shameful. No! You did this wrong! So, what Kazuya said in the manga is, what do you mean, wake me up? You wanted to whack me with that paper fan! He says that in the manga, and they didn't say that in the anime! Ah! No! You were doing so well, Tsugumomo, just why? And then, Chisato says, and this isn't, saying, and she missed, this line was skipped, and, she said, so what if I was planning to wake you up with the fan? And that was skipped. And what are you staring at? What are you staring at? And then the panty scene. Oh my god, that was perfect! Oh my god! And then she's stepping on him. Oh my god. It's so perfect. But those minor lines weren't just, oh my god. So they kind of fucked up who was supposed to say what. Because in the manga, Shiro says, the lecturing's perfect. The lecturing is fucking perfect. I wish we had Kazuya saying ow, 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 but that's okay. But but it's perfect. The lecturing is like down to the T for those lines. But Shiro is supposed to say, haha, poor guy. And then, Asumu is supposed to say when she starts preaching, she'll go on for an hour or more. But no, you had Shiro saying this. Like, God damn it! But the rest of Asuma's lines were goddamn perfect. I will say that right now. But the one thing I wish they would have done is, you see when Asuma says about it being a reward in our industry, you see like a scene where there's like all these like dark faces, wide eyes, like these guys with an evil look, with glasses, and some of them are wearing glasses. But anyway. But I really wish they would have shown that, because that would have just made it even more funny. And then and then Shiro is just like, who's he? And like the weird face. It would have been so goddamn perfect. But no, you didn't do that, anime. Motherfucker, anime. Meh. Okay, another thing that they skipped is what Shiro said, and Asuma were talking about this. And Shiro was saying, but if it were someone from our school's top 4 beauties like Misa-san, she could lecture me as much as she likes. And that kind of beauty is only 2-dimensional, though. And then Shiro continues on saying, but the council president would barely be in the top 32 even if she had breasts. No, no, no. Those tiny breasts are the reward, and that's what Asuma says. And then, shit. And then Chisato says, I heard that, and she whacks both of them with the fan. That was skipped. Why? And then Chisato goes on to say, now then, Kazuya-kun, where was I? And then he's gone, and then he vanished. Like, he just simply vanished. I wish that would have been in there. Why are you not in there, anime? Like, you were doing so well. Ah. Okay, they fucked up the roof scene, too. Because what happens is, Kazuya's on the roof, and he's sniffing the obi, and he says, that's better. That bitch Chisato has no problems going on and on like that forever. No, that was not said in here. And then he says, the scent of Sakura, if I don't smell it once or twice, or he's thinking it anyway. The scent of Sakura, if I don't smell it once or twice a day, I can't stand it. And then it goes to saying, well, then I should get home. But it goes instead back to the flashback, and I understand why they're explaining the obi and stuff like that. I think it has to do with the fact that they didn't do chapter 0, so I completely understand that. But still, you gotta at least have him smelling the obi. Seriously, you need to have him smelling the obi. God damn it, there's no mention of Chisato. Why are you mentioning Chisato when you're saying you're going home? Like, ugh. But anyway, the wig showed up with perfect timing. Okay, so Kazuya says in the anime, a wig that definitely wasn't there when I came up here. No, in the manga, it says someone's hair, a wig. Did someone drop it up here? How gross! And there's like an avoid arrow too, and he's going around it. And then the wig is supposed to attack, even though it looks perfect. I love the animation of the wig. Okay. Some of it was done right in this scene, but other parts it wasn't. The context is fine with what is that, but he still said, what the hell is going on? Kazuya said that. And yeah, the Kireha says it's an Amasagi, and then Kazuya's like, huh? Who just said that? And that was in the anime. But the thing that wasn't in there, and I really wish it was, because that's part of Kiraha's character, is lo, it cometh, is this dialogue. Because she speaks like Shakespearean kind of speech. And I really wish that that dialogue was in there. This was cut out as well, where Kazuya, as he's falling down the building, he says falling below asphalt, but he's like, I'm gonna die, and that's correct. And then Kiraha says, she says in the manga imbecile, but she said you fool, so I'm fine with that. And then when she shows up, how she appears in the anime is so perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. It's exactly what we see in the manga. It is beautiful. Oh my god, it is perfect. It's so perfect. It made me happy, and it forgives some of the fucked up lines. Also, the scent of Sakura was kind of was skipped, but it's just a minor thing. Because something that anime does, and it really frustrates me, especially manga adaptations, is that like they're so bipolar on choosing which inner monologues or having inner monologues or not, and this one is already doing it, and it's kind of annoying because it's doing both. And you need to decide, Tsugumomo anime, one or the other. So something else that was skipped, and I got a feeling like shit, being bipolar about this anime is Kazuya looked up the Asumagi's skirt in the manga, and he says black before Kiraha says her lines. But yeah, but I gotta say that headbutt, top-notch headbutt. That was in the manga too. The headbutt was definitely in the manga. I'm just curious how they're going to do some of these scenes in this manga. I mentioned it before in my spring anime watch list, because there's a lot of like borderline hentai shit in this manga as it is. So I'm curious how they're gonna do some of this shit. There's a lot of nudity in this manga as well. Why are you taking the Shakespearean speech out? Like, it's so because otherwise the scene is like really nice. I'm not gonna lie, this music's perfect, everything's perfect, but I really wish Kazuya would have said but now I've been made a monster's lackey. I wish that was said. But what she says, what Kiraha says after she throws Kazuya, she says, "Who art thou, a monster? Who art thou calling a monster, imbecile? I'm a Tsukumogami. How durst thou equate us?" It would have just and then this was skipped as well. But there is a kind of similarity. What thou, oh idiot! I really wish the Shakespearean speech was left in there. It's really annoying me. This was skipped as well. I don't know if you're just taking anime. I don't know if you're just taking out the cuss words. There's a lot of cuss words in this manga that's being skipped. Like, Kiraha says, "I'm your opponent, bitch." Why'd you not have her say bitch? Because that's part of Kiraha's character. I know some of you nerds are like, what's the big fucking deal about not having Kiraha cuss? Well, that's part of her personality. She is a very crude, lewd character. That's just how she is. So, yeah, that kind of annoyed me. And then line was skipped. You do not have to be concerned about Kazuya. But other than that, like, the Obi punch is beautiful. I love it. And, she says, take that. The Obi suplex was skipped, and it was with Obi drop, and it was replaced with it. That's not going to bother me too much. The animation is making up for it. And I really fucking hate that we're not seeing Kiraha's face right now when she says, "Were you always such a noisy fellow?" She says in the manga, "Thou art a noisy one indeed," because the face is perfect. Unless we're going to see it when she turns around, but nope, we don't get the face. We don't get the face, and that really sucks because that's just part of Kiraha's character. And something that bothers me with anime is they seem to like taking the comedy out of things and make it so serious. Tsugumomo is not well, later on it's a serious manga. I'm not gonna lie. If you are caught up, you know what I'm talking about. It becomes serious, but in the beginning, it's very, very comedic. And I feel like the anime is taking out some of the comedic portions of this manga. It's sucking the life out of it, and it's kind of bothering me a little bit. I don't know what you nerdigans that have read Tsugumomo are, if you guys think the same way as me, but that's just my personal opinion. Oh, and the fact that Kazuya in the anime doesn't say that that's her classmate, that's his classmate that's being attacked and that she's gonna die. Yeah, that kind of bothers me just a little bit, because that's kind of an important detail. She is a classmate. As much as I love the animation for this fight scene, it is so perfect. I can't wait to see when, oh my god. I can't wait to see Ascension animated. Ascension animated is going to be awesome. But read the manga if you don't know what I'm talking about. This was not in the anime, and this is in the manga. Kiraha says, your feelings are truly immense, but your love won't be returned by indulging in that Amasagi you summoned. Because that's kind of important, because that's kind of the part about Amasagi that's a key thing. But anyway, and then Kiraha goes on to say, take back your consciousness or your feelings will be consumed. Sever the links between yourself and the Amasagi. Do you do that and you will halt the spread of the curse. Because it is a curse, but that's skipped. I don't know why. And then she goes on to say, oh, so that's how it is. And then Kiraha says, crush the Amasagi and the host escapeth not uninjured. Hate me not for it. I really wish we had the Shakespearean speech because it's awesome. But let's see. Scratch that. It was said. I'm sorry, I fucking missed it. It was said, but the scene was done differently. It was out of order because Kiraha says these lines, like right before she does the fancy obi moves. So yeah, that kind of bothers me. I don't like it when scenes are out of order, but the lines are good. I will say that. So this part was skipped as well after the attack, because Kiraha did get hit in the arm, but it but also what was the other thing? That was what was skipped was I'll destroy him. That's what the Asamagi says, and yeah, that was skipped as well. But here's the lines that were skipped as well. Are you okay? It's nothing. They missed the vital spots. More importantly, art thou all right? Oh, yeah. And it kind of got my arm, but otherwise I'm fine. And then the thing that is kind of frustrating me with the animation a little bit is the facial expressions. Like, because Kiraha, her expressions are fucking extreme in the face. Like, if you see it, she's like pissed the fuck off. She is enraged, and I wish we would have more of that. And something that's said here as well that was skipped or wasn't said right is that's it. No more fucking around, you piece of shit, because she is pissed the fuck off. But I gotta say, the fight itself, I can't hate the animation for. The animation for the fight is perfect. It's just the facial expressions in the anime are kind of annoying me. They're not as extreme as it's supposed to be. Okay, this is what I don't understand. So, anime, you will show extreme faces at some points, but you won't do it, like, every time it's supposed to be? Like, come on, man. I love the face that Kiraha was making, though. Like, that's what I wanted. I want more of, is the extreme expressions from Kiraha, because she does that a lot. So you're not going to have Kazuya go like this while he's laying in bed. He has his hand up like this while he's laying in bed, and it's not happening. But other than that, I'm so far so good with this particular scene. Just in case you don't know what a Tsugumomo is, because it doesn't show it in the anime like it does in the manga. What it is a very old item. When it has existed for a very long time, may come to host a soul or a spirit of the dead and transform it into a type of monster. It probably showed that, like when they showed the book, it probably showed that, but they just didn't translate it. But whatever. It's just a minor thing. The dream that Kazuya has is different than it was in the anime. I think it is because they showed an extra flashback, but I just am kind of annoyed at this. But the dream that was in the manga was these kids circling around Kazuya, and they're singing "Little bird sitting in his cage. When, oh when will he come out? Tip up at the break of dawn. Crane slipped and turtle fell. Who is behind you? Can you?" And then he wakes up. So yeah, I don't know why you did the dream that way. I really, really, really wanted the dream that the manga gave us, because it's really creepy and shit. But that's just my opinion. I gotta say that something that I like that they did, with the cut screen, for when it's supposed to go into commercial. I like that they used for when it was coming back to Tsugumomo. I really like that they used the cover from chapter 2 because we're going into chapter 2 right now. So I really like that. And I love that for this part we're getting the pissed off Kiraha. This is what I wanted earlier. And I love it. I fucking love it. And we saw the Brocon sister. But anyway. And I know you guys in the comment section are going to be mad at me. I said Kiriha's name wrong. I said Kiraha. It's Kiriha or Kiriha. I'm sorry. I fucking butchered it. I guess I was reading the fucking manga wrong. So there you go. It is Kiriha. And so far, for what they're doing with chapter 2 is fucking perfect. So far. Well, with the exception of no Shakespearean language. That really still pisses me off. Something else was missing here, and it would have been nice to have it, is after Kazuya, he didn't say this, however, this is my house, but he did say you and Obi form were originally my possession. That's it. That was right. And we got the pissed off look with Kiriha, but we didn't get to see her beat him up again. She's supposed to beat up Kazuya again. And what she says, thou still showest such ingratitude, and Kazuya's like, help! Wait! And then he goes into, fine, I get it, your servant, I am your servant. And then, Kiriha says, it's good that thou dost get it. What, servant! We don't get that! What is also skipped is Kazuya cleaning the house, and she's going like this. Kiriha's going like this, and she's thinking Pigpan, and she says Pigpan in a way. She says, thou art a filthy being indeed. And Kazuya's thinking, whose fault is that? And then Kiriha says, well, now that the cleaning is done, it's time for thy first order. And we did not get that. We got the, it's time for thy first order, but all that other shit was skipped. But yes, and then we go to the store. We go to the store to go get the sweets. This line was also skipped too. After she got the sweets, she says, good work, good job thou didst. And then, everything else was perfect when she was flipping out about her pudding. But I don't think she said in the anime, she didn't say, not here. And Kazuya's like, huh? But the look in Kiriha's eyes, perfect. Oh my god, it was perfect. And then there was the punching. That was perfect as well. Yeah. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with parts of this anime. It's just that certain parts, or certain elements of the anime that the manga has, the anime doesn't. It's kind of frustrating me just a little bit. But that's just me. But that's because I love Tsugumomo manga. Something I did like that wasn't in the manga was when Kiriha was telling Kazuya, you need to apologize to the god of pudding. I love it. I love when Kiriha is singing pudding, and that's so goddamn cute. She's like, pudding. I love it. I fucking love that. I love this edition anime. That's good stuff. That's funny, and it made me laugh. I loved when we got to hear Kiriha laugh at the TV, hella loud, but this was skipped as well. Well, first of all, she didn't mention, Sis didn't mention that it was from your room, or Kazuya's room, and she also said, but it sounded just like a real person. So, yeah, that was not in the anime. Okay, this was skipped as well, and that kind of pissed me off. So, this was skipped. When Big Sis, of course, she runs up the stairs with Kazuya, and she says, it's a thief. Wait a minute, sis, you must have heard. Girl, let go. Yakan, I'll be sure to protect you, so you needn't worry a bit. Prepare yourself, thief. Huh? And Sis walks, I think her Sis's name is Kazumi, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. But she looks at the messy room, and she says, there's nobody here? All that anxiety for nothing. But my god, Yakan, you need to keep your room much cleaner than this. Yeah, that damn Obi monster. Now then, dishes, dishes. I wonder where she went. Oh, and then Kazumi says, oh, taking a bath? Then I'll join you. I'm going by myself. She doesn't prepare the fucking bath! Kazuya does. He does. Not you! Stop it! Stop it, anime! Stop fucking things up! Something that kind of has bothered me again is the lack, because at the, when, Kazuya says he's gonna go take a bath by himself, he's like all pissed off. He didn't have the soft expression, or regular expression on his face. So that's kind of annoying. But also, something that was said in the manga that was not said here when he's walking in on Kiriha, there we go, Kiriha. I'm still butchering the name, I'm sorry. Is that maybe she's out begging, Kazuya says, thinks, maybe she's out begging for sweets. I wish sis wouldn't fly off the handle like that. And no, we didn't get that. But let's see. So we aren't getting full frontal nudity in this anime. This is going to be very interesting because there's a lot of frontal female nudity. We don't see any dick, no. But we see a lot of vag and a lot of tits in this manga. So I guess we're not going to have that, huh, anime? Oh god, like this was going so well, but this was skipped as well. When they're in the bath scene and she did say about, Kazuya's dick about being erected and shit. But this is how it was done in the manga. I gotta read this because it just doesn't because she was talking about how his dick wasn't circumcised. No, that wasn't in the manga. No, but this is what it was said in the manga. Thy penis is become hard like an adult. Dost thou desire me in my nakedness? That's not it. Truly, and then you have the panel with just Kiriha's eyes. Dost thou still play dumb? We shall see which it is. No, hey, it's fine. Wait, stop. Because she pinched him, and then. Oh man. The panel, like, to the screen share was just, the screenshot is just so goddamn perfect after that. Kiriha, you didn't say this shit about why his dick wasn't going down. You didn't say that in the manga. You know why. What she said, what in the manga was, thou art making too much of it. But other than that, Kazuya's lines was perfect. I thought the shit after a few more birthdays was kind of funny, what Kazuya said in the anime, but no, what he said was in the manga was, this isn't good, mature men and women get cuddly. But, other than that, like, this scene was pretty good. The only thing was the inner monologue when she's talking about how Kiriha was becoming a house guest. No, what it said in manga here, while sleeping next to me, Kiriha-san still gave off the aroma of sakura. It would have put me right to sleep, but not like this. And then you see them cuddling. I do love the ending song. The end of the episode was perfect. It matched the manga perfectly. But the thing that is kind of bothering me is, like, at the end of each chapter, chapter 1, chapter 2, they have like an otake kind of thing, and they're so funny, and I'm just sad that they don't have that in here. But even after the end song, which, by the way, end song is perfect. The closing song is perfect. I fucking love it. But anyway, overall, this episode was really good. It's just that there were some things that were added that didn't need to be added, and some things that were completely cut out that's kind of essential to the story. Like Kazumi, I think that's the sister's name is Kazumi, is a total brocon, and you didn't get to see all of her broconness like you should have. We didn't get to see some of the dreams. This anime is kind of bipolar with the extreme facial expressions. I've noticed that. And I'm curious what you nerdy can think about this, what you thought about this episode, and what you thought about, especially if you're a Tsugumomo manga nerdigan, if you've read the manga, what do you think? I think it was decent. I would say it's better than Attack on Titan. I will say that. It's better than Attack on Titan, the adaptation of this manga. Is a lot better than Attack on Titan thus far, even though, because... here's the thing, is that you have this did 2 chapters of Tsugumomo, and it was pretty decent. There was minor things, but other than that, I mean, it was pretty decent. I was very happy with it. Attack on Titan, you saw me rant. There was a lot of shit that really frustrated the fuck out of me. But notice there was a lot less than that in Tsugumomo. I'm very happy with this. I can't wait for episode 2. I'm still curious how they're going to do some of the sexual scenes in this manga, because if you've read Tsugumomo, it gets very hentai-y. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there's a few ways you can do that. A few ways you can do that. You can donate to the Nerdigans Inc. PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. All those links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter, follow my Twitch channel, and friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!